A little while ago on my Instagram, I asked y'all to send me your most absurd MLP questions, and yeah, y'all are a little insane with these questions. Sit back, relax, grab a snack, and enjoy me answering your absurd MLP questions.
Chief, why is there a bunch of horse pornography?
Starting off with the banger here, who out of the main six would use brain rot vocab unironically? So, I saw a video someone made. If I can find it, I'll post it up on screen where they did this exact thing, and I think it was from the 2017 movie.
Oh, Kai Senate Light! We etched together! We were gonna get that gal we needed!
Definitely be Pinkie Pie, 100%. Have you been to Cider Fest? So I have not. I've heard really good things about that convention. Unfortunately, it just happens to be at really inconvenient times for me, but I definitely would like to go sometime for sure. Do you like Skytwi and Flash Sentry ship? So I'm actually kind of defender of that ship. I think it was pretty decent. I made a whole video talking about it. Honestly, if they fleshed out Flash Sentry a little bit more, I think it would have been decent, but of course, everyone was mad because he was stealing everyone's waifu away, so kind of see why the writers kind of ditched that idea, but I think if he was given good character development, if we saw more fleshed out through the Equestria Girls movies, I think it would have been a pretty decent ship for Twilight. Fluttershy is best pony, no doubt. I agree. Who is your favorite princess? Definitely Luna. She really didn't get much to do in this series. The few episodes we did see of her were really great. Especially love Do Princesses Dream of Magic Sheep? That's one of my favorites. The BlueBolt pony, your first Sona. So I have a couple of questions. I'll put them all up on screen about my OC. So yeah, BlueBolt is my only OC and probably my one and only. I'm probably not going to make another one. As far as how I came up with the name, I was watching the episode Top Bolt. One of my favorite episodes, by the way. I was just thinking, okay, if I had to name a pony, what would it be? So my favorite color is blue, so we got that. And I was watching that episode, I'm like, Bolt, Blue Bolt. Rolls off the tongue, there we go. So yeah, it doesn't really have a huge, deep meaning, but that's how I came up with it. Who is a pony you would get freaky with? I think you know the answer. How do earth ponies use soap when they take a bath? Oh, so I'm assuming like, because unicorns can just use their magic. I'd assume they probably just have like a bar of soap stuck up like on the shower or something. In a crossover with MLP and Arcane, who would be from Piltover, and who from the lanes? Okay, I gotta look up Arcane because I have no idea what that is about. I think that's an anime, right? Okay, as someone that knows nothing about this series or franchise, I'm just gonna say Twilight, probably Piltover, and Rainbow Dash from the lanes. Starlight or Trixie? If we're talking about pre-reformed, I would probably say Starlight. I like Starlight a lot more as a villain rather than a reformed. I like Trixie as well, but I'd probably just say Starlight just a little bit more. Why do Fluttershy's parents call her Flutterbutter? I think that was just a little nickname they gave her in that one episode. It's probably just a childhood nickname they call her. What is Rainbow Dash's favorite national pastime? I feel like this is a riddle. I'm just gonna go with the easy answer of probably flying, because when is she not flying? Let's be real. Favorite background character? At the moment, it is Minuet. Second favorite, probably Coco Pamel. If G4 was ever revived in some way, what would be required to make it feel earned? So yeah, I talked a little bit about this in one of my G5 videos. Bring in the old writers from the first few seasons. Bring in some veterans that know the series, the franchise, and just let them have their way with it. Don't give it to new people that don't know what they're doing. Let them cook. Who are you trusting giving you a haircut? Zephyr Breeze or Troubleshoes? And then he said, and for the haircut question, it's Pre-Barber Academy Zephyr. Okay, so it's before he was really cutting hair. So I'd probably go with Troubleshoes if it was before, but if it was after, I'd probably go with Zephyr Breeze. How many times has Spike been a simp for Rarity in the show? Oh man, way too many times. I couldn't even put a number on it, honestly. I kind of tapered off as the seasons went on, but the first few seasons, man, he was down bad, horrendous for her. Alright, so next up we have, how long have you been a fan of MLP FIM and what attracted you to it? I got quite a few questions asking this of how I got into MLP, what draw me to it, so I'm going to put all those up on screen now. I go into depth of it in my mental health video I did a while back. Actually, I was kind of in a rough place. I recently moved to a new area, and I knew nothing, knew no one, was doing a job I had no idea what to do, and kind of just needed to escape from everything, so I randomly put on MLP. I originally found it from Reddit. It was some Reddit post, and I just started watching. I'm like, this is pretty cool. So it distracted me, and it's still distracting me from outside bullshit. In your opinion, what is the worst official MLP merch? Oh man, that's a good one. I'd say just most of the figures Hasbro put out, honestly. Most of them did not match the ponies in the show whatsoever. And it's crazy that fan-made stuff was way better than what Hasbro put out at the time. Working on a toy video actually as we speak. It'll be diving into more of the G5 stuff, but I'll kind of briefly go over that as well. Do the ponies eat meat? Don't really see that in the show. Every time we see them eating, it's usually some kind of plant-based thing. So yeah, I'm gonna say no on eating meat. Is Minuet the best pony? Of course she's the best pony. What do you think happened to Lightning Dust at the end? The end of like we see here. Probably just moved on and did her own stuff. Probably wanted to pursue more flying and whatnot. Lightning Dust is kind of an interesting character. I like to do a deep dive on her sometime in the future. How many crimes do you think Rainbow Dash would be charged with? And what? I feel like destruction of property would be a big one. She really destroyed a lot of stuff in the show. Do you think Vinyl Scratch and Octavia are sisters? I'm gonna say best friends from like childhood. Stop the bats, make them go and not come back. Spit your shit, brother. I like my little Penny. Me too, buddy, me too. Do you agree that Twilight is the worst pony? You know, I actually didn't really like Twilight in the first few seasons. I didn't really like her character initially. And it wasn't really till season 4 I really started to get into her character. If you could give the main 6 another element, what would it be? You know, this is a really good one. Another element, I would probably say either like compassion or empathy. Yeah, probably compassion. That would be a good one to have, I would say. Each pony from the main 6 were professionals in a sport. What sport would they be pro in for each pony? All right, these are some good questions. So I'm going to say Rainbow Dash would probably be football. Yeah, I'm going to go with football in that one. Applejack, probably basketball. I see golf for Rarity because she's just like... everything has to be perfect, and seems like golf is kind of like a, you know, not mature. What's the word? Sophisticated sport, I would say. Pinky maybe could do tennis. Twilight, I'm gonna go with baseball. I don't know why. It just seems like baseball is what she would do. And then Fluttershy, I'm gonna go with bowling. Are you going to HarmonyCon? Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to go to HarmonyCon 2025. I was really hoping I would, but I'm gonna be moving in January. I'm gonna be doing more job training for my job, so it's not gonna be able to work out for me, unfortunately. But I wish everyone who's going an amazing time. 2026, hopefully, I'll be able to go again to HarmonyCon. But yeah, I have my HarmonyCon stuff back there. I had a lot of fun. It was this year I went in February. I have a whole vlog about that if you want to check it out. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, unfortunately, no HarmonyCon. As far as other cons, I'm going to dive into that a little bit more. I'm going to have like an update video in January of like all the stuff that's going to be going on for 2025 for me. So I'll dive a little bit more into the conventions then. But to make it short, I am trying to make at least one convention happen next year. I'm not sure which one yet. It matters like how time hopefully is on my side. But yeah, I'm trying to do at least one MLP con next year. Most overrated episodes. Oh man, this is where I get flamed. Honestly, I'm gonna get flamed from the depths of Tartarus, but Slice of Life, man, like, okay, on first couple viewings, I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. The more I watch, I'm like, this is kind of dumb. It's fun, but like, it kind of loses the charm after a couple rewatches, and it's like, eh. What heavy metal song do you place with Sunset Shimmer? Ooh, that's a good one. Circles Around the Sun by Dispatch. I think I've heard that one before. Yeah, I'll go with that one. Is Rainbow Dash an alcoholic? I'm gonna say yes. She went pretty crazy in that one-sider episode. Your ship MLP. I'm assuming you mean maybe favorite MLP ship. I'll just go with Shining Armor and Cadence. Who's your favorite pony? At the moment, it's Minuet, of course. Just did a deep dive video talking about her. Second, probably Coco Pamel, and then third would be Fluttershy. Any behind-the-scenes info we can get about your Insomniac album? Alright, so I've been wanting to talk about this a little. Insomniac is a metal album that I've been working on for several months. It's going to be done sometime next year. I don't have an exact release date for it. But this is something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. Music is something I'm very passionate about that I'm actively trying to improve. So I'm hoping a lot of people can connect with this music that I'm making. A lot of it is going to be so it's going to be about 9 tracks. A couple of the songs are just going to be about me personally, and then the other few are going to be about characters and stuff from FIM. It's coming along nicely. There will be a couple more songs I'm going to release. 20% Cooler was the first one. There'll be probably 2 more I'll release before the album, so be on the lookout for that next year. Do you have any random MLP facts that you'd like to share? I want to do a follow-up on my Coco Pamel video because it was not that great when I did it. But apparently they got a cease and desist and they had to change Coco Pamel's name, and that's why she was just referred to as Miss Pamel. The estate about Coco Chanel actually put a cease and desist on it so they couldn't say the word Coco. And it's even more funny now knowing about that because of the song I made, because that's actually a parody of Coco. So it's kind of funny how it all circles back. But yeah, I didn't know that actually when I first made that, so it's pretty cool. So these next set of questions are just about me personally, not MLP related. So time to get a little personal, I guess.
It kind of feels personal.
Starting with what the Sigma. What the Sigma indeed. Can you do a Hawk Tua? No. You have a GF. I do not. Honestly, I'm just working on myself right now. I'm in the stage of my life where I'm just kind of letting life happen. I'm not exactly looking, for a romantic partner at the moment. I'm just kind of letting life take its time. And if something happens, it happens. What fridge do you think is the best? Definitely the one with the, as Little Dicky said, the one with the crushed ice on the door.
That has the water on the door like with the crushed ice.
Ken Carson or Destroy Lonely? Probably Ken Carson, I would say. Do you like Hazbin Hotel or Hell of a Boss? Again, another series I've been trying to get into. I've heard really good things about Hell of a Boss and Hazbin Hotel. I've seen little snippets of the songs as well, and they seem really good. But yeah, there's so many shows I've been trying to, I have on my watch list, and I just get distracted. But yes, I do want to eventually check them out. What's Good Gang? What's Good Gang?